On this episode of Picker Road, we're in beautiful Santa Barbara and we're going picking.
And later, we're going to have a taste of Santa Barbara seafood.
And as always, we're going to take you along for the adventure. Join the journey. I'm Harleen, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road. Okay, looks like we have an estate sale. This looks extremely interesting. That looks good. I'll take that. Look at this. That's fake food, but since we haven't had breakfast, it looks delicious. Let's see. So much to look at. Where do we begin? Okay, so now we're in a giant living room. William, show the space here. Look how much there is to look at, folks. Hey, we're here together. I'm going to take you on this ride. Okay, so we have, oh, look at these really nice little coasters. I love those. Those are vintage, very vintage. Little Scotties, and at least there's 4 of them. So let's take those, find out how much they are, of course. And look at these, lots of wares. A whole lot of very nice glassware. Most of it, of course, is clear. I have this piece here. Very pretty little dish. Keep an eye on that one. Let's see these little napkin, little sunflowers, but that up like that. Little cut vase. There's some salt and peppers. And oh, look at that platter. Isn't that attractive? Very attractive. It says mud pie. Very, very pretty. Let's keep looking. Oh, wow. Look at this piece. $150. That is so good for that. Look at the little key.
Looks like it's got lighting.
It does. Oh, boy, would I love to have that for the Picker Road Boutique.
Okay, so back your car.
That, oh, man. That is such a good deal, too. Goodness. Look at this lovely crystal lamp. They went $30 for it. Very, very attractive. Button and bows. Very nice. We have an old regulator clock here. It's made to look old. It's a newer piece. And just a piece of Yorkshire ironstone. This is a little piece. Oh, this is a colonial-looking lamp. If you have colonial decor, that's a nice piece. And just some general office pieces here. And let's see, some books and some CDs. And look at this. This is a print. Let's see. John Pavel? Or Powell. Maybe, I think you're right, Powell. And look at that. They went $200 for that. Not familiar with that artist, but it's very attractive work. And let's see what we have. We have some books. Let's see, any books that might have autographs in them? William, that's your specialty.
That's what I'm looking for. And when we're in a specific town, I like to know which authors maybe live there and try and keep an eye out for it. Here in Santa Barbara, Sue Grafton lived here for most of her life, so I'm always looking for her mystery novels. I do not see anything right now, though.
And look at this, the bride and groom bears. They're pretty fun. Him with his top hat on. Here we have what appears to be a very fine needlepoint piece of a girl and some chickens. There's a little bit of, I don't know, bubbling or whatever. It might have gotten wet at some point. Piccadilly, Manchester. I think that's quite old, actually. They want $20 on that one. I mean, that's a reasonable price. It's just the subject matter is not grabbing me. Oh, look at this little candlestick. I wonder how much they want for that. That's new. Here's some more books for you to look through. See if we see any Sue Grafton. So I see John Grisham. We have a bedroom. Just looks like we just have some linens and oh, look at the Woody. It's very nice motif for a tiki party. You could certainly put that. It's a scarf / you could use it as a tablecloth though for a tiki party. I think I might just go ahead and swing that open and just see. It's a kind of an unusual look, and that'd be a nice table runner for a tiki party. It's awfully big for a scarf. It could be a woman's shawl, but I think that would be just absolutely fun for a tiki or Hawaiian themed party. They don't have any idea how much they're asking for it though, so we can ask. We'll see. We shall see. And then we just have clothes in here. Again, we don't get, oh, this looks like a laurel birch. Looks like a laurel birch top. It is. We have a laurel birch top there. I just don't do clothes though. You know what, I might just ask how much it is. I just bought all those laurel birch earrings. And then I just see some very vintage linen here. Maybe we'll just take a quick look at these. Look at those. Those are a little stained on those guys. And here we have, these look like placemats. They're not thrilling me. It's just a red. And here again, I don't see the stains on them, yet they have dry cleaning tags. So not sure why that's like that. These look like some older pieces here. See if we can get under here, all this plastic, and just see this very simple ones. They look like they were all dry cleaned. We can ask about those. They look like they're in pretty good condition. I haven't seen any staining, and they look to be quite old. They're not very ornate, but sometimes simple can be very beautiful also. And then here we have, again, there's so much staining on those. And these leaves. Okay, this little table has some goodies. Very pretty little Haviland China Limoges box. Let's see, there is some wear there, it looks like. But still is a Limoges box. And it's got, they're not quail. Not sure what they are. There's a little egg. Little chips. And that is also Limoges, France. Trying to see, I don't think that, no, that's not chips, it's the gold paint. Piece of tape there. Just checking, don't see any chips. Two little Limoges boxes. Can't go wrong with those. Look at this little teapot from, don't know what that says. Not sure about that. This one is marked 20, Bella Casa. Look at this little one with the shoes on it. And that is Tony Carter, made in England. The little shoes. Oh, look at this in front. Oh my, I love that. Ferragamo, Bally, Gucci, and Chanel. Yeah, I think we're going to have to ask on that piece. Maybe you can come off that $15 price a little bit. And then let's see. That's just a very simple little dish. Hand decorated. Very plain. I think I'll leave that. This teapot is interesting, but they want $25. Who made that? Made in England. Can't really tell the design. At $25. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and ask him. You know, it can always be a no. And look at this little guy, a little shelf sitter zebra. He is signed. He's got kind of some wear. I think we'll leave him. Let's just leave those there. There's nobody here. I think we're okay right now. And look at this piece. Look at this easel. Is that interesting? Oh, look at that. Shame it's broken there. But that is a very interesting looking piece. We have a piece of Russian plateware, 1988. And we have, that is Copeland. It's made in England by Spode, and it's the buttercup pattern.
Speaking of England,
What do we have?
I see some Queen Elizabeth.
Ah,
That would be the 25th, so Silver Jubilee.
Silver Jubilee, 1952 to 1977. One, or there's two?
There's two.
There's two. Two kinds. We'll leave that for right now. Let's see, what is this little mug? That is hand painted though. It's one of those. I was just looking through these dishes. Let's see what we got here. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. And let's see, these are $15 for 8 plates. They are Ross Simmons, made in Japan. Those are probably vintage. These are very attractive. There is a España, but they're not made in Mexico. Very attractive, but I'd prefer if they were Talavera or something. So what is this guy? Oh, it's a girl, excuse me. It's a bronze. I love him, he's fun. He's very famous though, that's a look.
They used to sell that at Bombay Company, I believe.
Really? This is a nice horse head. Oh, unfortunately it has been repaired. We have this is a classic, the old woman with the balloons. And this looks like Yadro. It is. Unfortunately, you know, people just aren't buying Yadro these days. That I mean, maybe some people are still collecting. I don't want to make too much of a generalization, but just in the world of collecting, it's not as high as it once was. And of course, look at this.
Mary Poppins.
Looks like Mary Poppins. Tuppence a bag, Royal Dalton. Very pretty piece. They won $40 for that. And of course, you have all these mugs. You have a wall pocket here. All right, let's move on.
As we were tallying up our items, I noticed a basketball in the garage. The gentleman running the sale said it was autographed by some of the 1990s Los Angeles Lakers, and he told me I could have it for $1. Now, I don't know a lot about basketball, but for $1, I don't think I can go wrong. We'll see what it's worth in the future. Now let's head to a local thrift store that always has interesting finds.
Well, this is a thrift store I haven't been to in many years. Let's go and check it out. Maybe we'll find some treasures. And I noticed this one right away. And I don't think it's a Louis Vuitton damier. It's not quite there. It's, what do you call this, Will?
I like to call that Louis Vuitton.
And they went $20 for it. Okay. And let's see what else we have. We have a coach down here. That's very marked up, unfortunately. I think that is a real coach, though. And up here, oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What is this purse?
Food.
Oh, that's a great purse. How much are they asking for that? $10. $10 for that. Let's see if the zipper works. Zipper works good. Brocade. I don't see anything wrong with it. I think it's nice and light, so you can put a lot of goodies in there. It's got a little place for a cell phone on the side, on each side here. It's not a name brand, but the fact that it is an owl, I think maybe we might just have to get that. Let's take that. Well, this is pretty color. Is this one the fossil, you think?
No, I saw a fossil under it.
Where do you see a fossil? Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at all that leather. How much are they asking for this one? At least if I can take it down. Move some of these. Let's see. They want $20 for this one. It's a nice fossil. You can see the fossil on the inside. And look at the leather. Oh, look at that stain.
There it is.
Not too bad. I probably would have gotten it if it didn't have that stain. That's a shame. It's a very interesting bag, and I'm sure a lot of people would like that. I don't think there's any way of getting that off of there, though. It's just too distinct. That's a shame. All right. All right,
Got
let's...
more coach,
Yeah, for 16 though.
and then behind it.
That's dirty. And that is a Coach for 8. No, that's not real. You can just tell the difference. You know, you can just feel the difference on a real purse and a fake. Look at that one. They went 10 for that one also. A little beaded piece. Let's see if we can see anything super interesting. Patent leather.
A happy cat.
Happy cat. That's fun. Let's see. Oh, look at this one. It's a kind of a straw bag with a kind of I say African print type piece on it. And got a hat. Looking for anything super cool. Leather, really good quality. 16. Their prices are a little bit high though for a reseller. They're not if you're just in the market to shop. Let's go back here and see if they have any more purses of any interest. Look at that one for $4. Let's see if it's got any kind of name on the inside. It doesn't. It's kind of just a tote. But it's awfully pretty, isn't it? Let's see. And then get it out of here. Ah, it's like a maze. It's just a very lightweight little tote purse. A nice clean inside. Doesn't look like it was ever used. Just a little brush off. Nothing too much. But look at that color. That's a very attractive color. Let's go ahead and get that. I think somebody might enjoy that. And what else do we have? We have a little kind of evening bag. $10 on that one. Just looking for something really fun. Let's see. What else do we have here? That's kind of pretty. $6 on that one. It is a too chic. Let's see, it looks extremely clean. Little zipper pouch out here. Works great. It's a little crossbody bag. I don't like the $6 price though. It's a bit much. I don't think I can get that much for it to warrant the $6. This is probably a O'Bain and Iman. Honestly, I don't know what that name is. And I'll butcher it. I want $12 for it. But you know, it's not made like a good bag. I don't know what that name is, but it just doesn't have that quality feel to it. And it has no insignia on the inside, which I think is another telltale of a bag that's a knockoff of some kind.
I don't know why that made me think of the line in The Devil Wears Prada where she's like, how do you spell Gabbana?
Yeah, really. Well, Victoria's Secret down there. What's this piece? These are kind of jammed in here. That is a name brand. It's, what is that? I want to take the staple out. What's
Tyler?
it? Tylee?
Tylee?
Tylee. Very worn. I don't, as I've said many times before, I never mind buying a used bag, but it's got to be perfect. It's got to be clean, maybe lightly worn, lightly used, because a woman wants her bags, they want clean, fresh. quality. Let's look around here. And we have a Bernini, Gianni Bernini, made in China. I don't know. I'm guessing that the real ones are made in Italy. If I'm wrong, leave me a comment. But that doesn't speak to me of quality. Boy, this is almost reminiscent of an Isabella Fiore. Very much so. Oh my goodness. Tell me it's so. Oh my God. That is an Isabella Fiore. Wow. This time I can use the word wow. Isabella Fiore's were typically sold at Nordstrom's. They were sold everywhere, but they ran hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Look how clean that is. Just look how sparkling clean that is. Yeah, this is coming with us. Have to get this one. Not seeing anything else that's catching my eye. This sure did. Very excited about that. And that, no, I don't think so. You can always find quality purses in Santa Barbara because the clientele that are donating them buy quality purses. This is an Oleg Cassini for $5. Oleg Cassini. Looking at that. See, the hardware is the OC. Let's see. Is that the problem? No, maybe not. Just needs a little bit of cleaning. The actual leather and everything looks like it's in pretty good condition. Matter is it an interesting enough purse? I don't think so. I think it looks a little dated. So let's just review. Isabella Fiore, yes. This is just a fun little tote for $4. I think somebody would really like that. The colors are beautiful. And this piece, well, it's a hoot. What can I say? Okay, I was just about to check out with my bags, and I found a hard goods section where everything is. I noticed this piece down here, and it is a Van Briggle. It's a very interesting piece, but it is got a little chip there. Now, I believe that's an original. It is signed. So for $12, I'm going to take a chance on it. And is this a swung vase? Well, it's kind of. What does it say on the bottom there? It says, handmade, genuine, hand blown. 25 on that one. I'd like that if that was a little less because I'm not sure the quality of that. It may look good on camera, but it doesn't have great quality when I'm handling it. Those pieces up there are pretty. Let's see what we got going here. That's very old, and it is signed that way. It's missing a good portion. 25. The painting on it is very pretty, but there's some wear to her cheek and a lot of crazing. So for 25, I think I am going to leave it, guys. Look at this chicken print. Is that too funny? Oh, I love that. $2. Yeah. Uh-huh.
He's a hoot.
He's a hoot. Whatever you are, be a good one. You got to put him up in your booth, Will. What is this little hand-turned goblet? Now, why would that be there? Why do you think that would be there, Will? I like the piece. I wish there was two of them. Put a little, you could use that as a little candle holder, but why would that be there is the big question. You guys, let me know in the chat. And I'm going to go up and have an aha moment. I've sold these before, these salmon boxes by Joe Wilson. They are actually quite popular. Let's go ahead and grab that. Boy, I need a cart. Maybe you can take a minute, Will, and go get me a cart. Looks like we might find some more things. Okay, I'm back in business. I've got a cart. Oh, look at this little bunny. He's very cute. since his holes are on the bottom, I think he's for potpourri. He is bone china, and he's kind of sweet, but I don't see a huge resale value right now, with of course Easter just having happened. Look at these shakers. Oh, they want $12 for those. Yeah. Okay. So much to look at. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, got these shakers, $1.25 each. The chicken shakers. Unfortunately, the paint is quite worn off on them, so I can leave them. A windmill. It is Blue Delt from Holland. They want $12 for it. Let's see what that piece is. Can you reach back and get that piece? That blue. I like the color in that.
It's got a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, I bet that's a artist piece. It is signed. How much do they want for it? They want $12 for everything. Yeah, I don't think I can pay $12 for it. It's wonderful when I find those at garage sales for the $5, $6, $7 range. Then I can really maybe make a profit. This is the President's Club of Avon. Somebody did very well selling a lot of perfume. And here's a little set of posters. Silver, made in China. The silver is, the chrome or whatever is worn off. A little bit too much. Oh, very light. Thought it might have some weight to it. Always looking for mid-century pieces. And we have Gorham silver. Looks like an egg dish there. And Martha Stewart every day. What is this? It's very interesting looking. It's a mirror and no name. $8. I think that mirror was put in there because the way you see it through the side cutout. I don't think that was supposed to be like that. Oh my goodness! Hello, hello.
But be careful getting too close, because he does
that.
beak?
It's very sharp.
It's exceptionally.
I've worked with
efficient.
animals, I know. And
Yeah.
what is his name or her name?
Kiko.
Kiko.
guy.
Hello.
He's a guy bird.
It's a guy bird.
He's a guy.
Hello.
He's totally a guy.
Oh, Kiko, you're wonderful. And how old is Kiko?
43.
They live a wonderful long life.
If you look at the comb on his head,
Uh-huh.
notice it's stretching out like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen cockatoos when they pull that whole thing?
Right.
Well, he doesn't have that, but he does the same experience when he's experiencing any kind of pleasure or good thing.
Oh.
If he feels comfortable and good and safe, he'll start stretching out with all those things, and all this will pop up and such.
Oh, nice.
But when I start annoying him, that goes down.
That goes down.
I start poking him and stuff. He's like, no.
Don't do that.
And then you say something like, oh, hey, whatever. He's like, oh, yeah, okay. So he starts to stretch out again a little bit.
He's wonderful. Thank you. Well, we got a lot of goodies in this thrift store. I got what I believe is a Van Brittle piece of pottery. I got an Isabella Fiore purse and some other goodies too. So this was a good stop.
What a beautiful day here in Santa Barbara. After all this fun picking, it's time to grab a bite to eat. We're at Stearns Wharf on the Pacific Ocean with nothing but sky and sea ahead of us, and we're going to grab some fresh local seafood. Santa Barbara Shellfish Company has some of the best fish you'll find, and we're here for it. Look at this New England clam chowder and this fresh shrimp cocktail. I like to add oyster crackers to my chowder. While we enjoy this delicious lunch, let's recap today's finds. Well, we've had another fantastic day here in Santa Barbara.
And that was absolutely delicious seafood.
Please give us a like, subscribe, and ring the little bell. It will help us grow our channel because we welcome everyone to join the journey.